Occidental college students are camping out at the campus administration building to protest the school's handling of diversity issues.
So Friday is not necessarily the deadline when we want to leave, but the deadline when we expect our demands to be met.
Their 14 demands include the resignation of President Jonathan Veitch, a new Black Studies major, and more diversity training.
It's been very tense because there's been a lot of questioning of okay, but what is actually going to happen to us?
Students have occupied the building for 3 days. Ward says they've at least captured the school's attention with responses from Veitch and the Board of Trustees.
Getting these responses is it's the first step, because usually usually the biggest thing in our way is the bureaucracy. We get these bureaucratic blockades, we never know which channels to go through and we're never guided to them.
Occidental's Vice President of Marketing and Communications says Veitch hears the students loud and clear.
He's committed to taking meaningful action on the student demands, but he wants to do it with them at the table.
Ward and many others say they're fed up with microaggressions experienced on a regular basis.
People touching my hair and me getting angry about that, being called the N-word at parties, characterized as aggressive.
I believe that the racism and the microaggressions that Asian Americans often face as the model minority stems from the same systems of power that also oppress the Black and Latinx communities as well.
Jeannie Wyatt is one of many white allies.
I was complacent in the overall system for so long in my life because I went to an all-white high school. My parents are very conservative and let's be real, racist.
Students say they're prepared to camp out for as long as necessary, sacrificing creature comforts.
I would much rather be in my room. I haven't showered in 2 days. I've missed all of my classes. They've missed all of their classes.
But Wyatt says the cramped quarters have a familial vibe.
Yeah, it's definitely a unifying force. I've definitely learned a lot about myself.
I don't think there's ever been an event where we actually seen so many groups on campus in one space.
To accommodate protesting students, some professors are holding class inside and just outside the administration building. Students say they'll stay as long as they need to. For Annenberg TV News, I'm Helen Zhao.